Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am very excited because I'm going to be showing y'all what I got in my Boxycharm for November. This is going to be the base box unboxing for the month of November, and I'm very happy to report that this is a really nice box. It's been a minute since I've gotten two boxes back to back that I really liked. Last month's box was really good. This month's box is good too, so I'm very excited to show y'all what I got. So before we get into that, if this is your first time here, welcome and thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Sonia Nicole, and I really hope that you'll consider subscribing while you're here today. If you do, please let me know in the comments so I can be sure to say thank you for helping me grow my channel. And of course, for those of you who are already subscribed and you're returning to the channel, welcome back and thank you so much for coming back. And as always, thank you for your continued support. Okay, you guys, let's jump right into it. My voice is really congested today, so I'm sorry if you can hear that, but my allergies are flaring up per the usual, so I apologize. But for those of you who may not be familiar with Boxycharm, I will leave a link in my description box if you want to get more information or if you want to sign up. But it is a beauty subscription service. It's a monthly subscription service, and they have a couple different packages that you can sign up for. So the first one is the base service. That's the one that I have. That one is $25 a month, and for that you get 4 to 5 full-size makeup products, and it's always going to be a mix of high-end and indie brands. You can also sign up for the premium service, which is $35 a month, and for that you get 6 to 7 products. And if you have the base service, you can upgrade that to Boxy Luxe, which would be you get 4 luxury boxes a year. You get them every 3 months, and those boxes cost $49.99 a month, and then during the other months you would get the base box for the $25. And you can sign up for all 3 if you would like to do that, but you have to have the base service in order to sign up for Boxy Luxe. But I'll have the link in my description box so that you guys can read all about it and you can get more information on all of their packages. So normally I would let you guys know the weight and the variation of my box. Unfortunately, I don't have that information this month because I didn't even know that I was getting this box this month. It just happened to be, not this month, today. It just happened to be sitting on my porch, but I never even got my shipment notification email. And when I saw that I got the box delivered, I looked in my email again. I even looked in my spam. I never got that email, so I don't know how much my box weighs. I have a feeling I'm going to get that email probably tomorrow, but the package was delivered, but I didn't get that notification saying that it was shipped. So I don't know how much the box weighs, and on top of that, I did not get one of the info cards in my box either. And I believe Boxycharm is trying to phase out those info cards altogether. If you know if that's the case, let me know in the comments. But I do remember like maybe 3-4 months ago I didn't get a card, and that was my first time hearing something about them trying to phase out the cards, you know, in general. And I'm gonna start off with my choice product for November. Again, in case you're not familiar, you usually get to choose one of the products that you get in your box. You usually can choose between like 3 different options. So the product that I chose is the Jouer Essential Lip Enhancer Balm. So this is what this looks like here. This one retails for $17, and it's a refreshing and hydrating translucent light pink treatment with a soft rose scent. So I do have it on my lips now, and I've had this on for like an hour maybe, and I feel like for having it on for an hour, it does still look really nice and shiny. This does feel really comfortable on the lips. To me, it looks like a lip gloss, but it feels like a lip balm. Like, it's not sticky at all. It feels really comfortable, and it does have like a really light scent to it. Now they're saying that it's a rosy scent, and I don't know if it's just me, but I mean, it does smell kind of perfumey, but I'm also picking up like something kind of minty. Like, I don't know if that's just me, but I like the way that it smells. Like, I usually don't care for like really like perfumey, like floral type scents, but this one is light enough to where it really doesn't bother me. So I've only had this on for like an hour, so I can't really tell you how long it actually wears before you have to reapply it. But you know, so far I do really like this. Now, because it cost $17 though. I could tell you right now, this isn't something that I would repurchase. Maybe if it was on sale for like 50% off or on clearance or something like that. But I definitely wouldn't pay $17 for this just because it's just a lip balm. You know, like I just feel like it is nice and shiny, but I just don't want to pay $17 for a lip balm. But so far so good with this. But like I said, I've only had it on for an hour, but this was the first product that I got in my box. And again, this was my choice product for the month. So if any of you guys chose this and you haven't gotten your box yet, maybe you'll be getting a box very similar to the one I got, if not the same exact one. So this next product, I haven't tried it yet, but I will be trying this tonight. This is the Dr. Brandt Antioxidant Spray Toner with green and white tea extracts. So that's what this one looks like here. I don't know if this was a spoiler for this month, but I didn't know anything about getting this product, but I'm really happy that we got it. So I actually just got another spray toner from one of the Boxycharm pop-up sales. I decided to get the Murad Hydration Spray Toner, and this one, I do use it on a regular basis. I usually use it twice a day. I don't really know if it's making a difference in my skincare routine at all, and I don't really care for the sprayer on this because I think it's kind of aggressive, but I am using it just because I have it. So I'm really happy to get this because I think all of the other Dr. Brandt products that we've gotten from Boxycharm, and I feel like I've gotten a handful over the years, I've always liked Dr. Brandt products. They may not have been something that I've emptied and used up all of it, but it's always been something that I've definitely got some use out of. So I'm really excited about this. I am going to spray this now because I'm curious about the sprayer. I just want to turn my fan off. Y'all probably won't be able to see this on the screen, but so that doesn't seem quite as aggressive as the Murad one, but it does seem like it's going to be a little bit stronger than like a mister. Like if any of y'all have the Fenty, what is this called? The Fenty Makeup Refreshing Spray. I love the way that this sprays out. It like mists out. So this one seems like it's going to be a bit stronger than that, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be quite as aggressive as the Murad one. But I'm going to try this out tonight. I'm really excited about this. This one retails for $40, and this is the second product in my box. So next we have the Moda Metallics 2-piece Ultimate Eye Sculptor brush set. So this is what this looks like, and they look used because I did use them to do my eyeshadow for today. So I like these brushes. I mean, there's nothing too special about the handle or anything. They're nice and light. I like it when eyeshadow brushes don't have hardly any weight to them just because they're light and they're easier to hold. So I like the design on them. I think it's really nice. I really like this blending brush, and I did use it to blend out some of the eyeshadow on my eye. Nothing that really like stood out about the brush among some of the other ones that I use. The only thing I'll say with this one is the brush head is a little bit bigger than some of the blending brushes that I normally use, but for it to be bigger, I was still able to use it comfortably. I usually go for brush heads that are smaller and a bit more detailed because I don't have a lot of lid space to work with anyway, but this one was really comfortable for me to use even though it was a little bit bigger than some of the other brushes that I go for. And then this brush here, let me show y'all a close-up of this brush head. I hope y'all can see that. So when I first pulled this out, I thought it looked weird and I wasn't sure like what to do with it because it has like that triangular head shape there. So I was kind of confused as to what to do with this, but I actually used it just to place the eyeshadow right on the outer corner of my lid, and I really like this brush for that purpose. So I think with both of these brushes, they're going to end up being staples in my makeup routine because I did really enjoy using both of these, but this one was really surprising, the triangular one. Oh, let me tell y'all what the names of the brushes are. So this one here, this is the Crease M16 brush, and then this one is the Triad Eye M27 brush. But yeah, I think I'm going to end up using these on a regular basis, and this 2-piece brush set, this retails for $9.99. And then speaking of eyeshadow, this next product, this is the one that everybody was so excited about for this month. This is the Natasha Denona 5-pan palette. This is called the Peak palette. Let me give y'all a close-up of this. This is what the palette looks like, and this is so pretty. So for those of y'all who are not familiar with my channel, I usually do not do warm tones on my lids, or I should say warm tone makeup in general. I love cool tones, and I know that I'm in the minority in that area, but I love cool tone eyeshadows. So this is not a color story that I would normally go for, but I love this eyeshadow palette. First of all, I really like the packaging. This is only my second Natasha Denona palette. The only other one that I have is the Glam palette, so it's one of the big ones. So this is actually my first 5-pan palette from this brand. So I don't know if all of the 5-pan palettes have like the same type of packaging, but I love how this plastic is like really thick, and then when you close it, it's like slightly magnetic. It feels like maybe it's not magnetic, maybe it's just thick enough so that it doesn't just like fly open, but I like how it's like a little weighty, like it gives you the feel of kind of like luxury packaging but also like practical at the same time. And I believe that this palette was exclusive to Boxycharm. If anybody knows if that's the case, let me know in the comments, but I want to say that this palette is exclusive just to Boxycharm. So I'm going to zoom you guys in, and I'm going to show you where I have what colors on my eyes for today. Okay, so these colors, they do have names and they're listed on the back of the packaging. When a palette doesn't have the names like right here where I can reference them as I'm looking at the colors, I really don't even bother with the names. But if you do, if you're into names, they do have names on the back. So I'm sure you guys can tell that this shade here, this is the one that I have on the majority of my lid. That's that sparkly shade here, and this is the only shimmery shade that's in this palette. And then I have a little bit of this brown shade on the outer corner of my lid. And then this shade here, this is kind of like a pinky peachy shade. That's the shade that I use to buff the look out. So I just blended that shade around the brown and the gold shade that I have on my lid. I initially put like this burnt orange shade on my lower lash line, and you may be able to see like a little hint of that orange. However, when I put that on, I thought it was just way too much. I felt like it looked a bit more of like a bright, not necessarily a neon orange, but it looked brighter on my eye than it did in the pan. I thought it was just way too much, so I kind of mixed it with this brown. So I have these two shades on my lower lash line, and they're just on the outer corner of the lower lash line. And then I took this very light, this is kind of like a light beigey shade, I guess. I have some of that on my brow bone. I was just trying to use all of the shades in my look for today. So that's how I have my eyeshadow done for today. And I really enjoyed using this palette. Like I said, these are not colors that I normally go for, but I just had such a fun time doing my eyeshadow today because I really like the formula of these shadows. All of them blended out really nicely. This shimmery shade that's on my lid is like really pigmented, and then all of the mattes, they just blended out just like effortlessly. So I really enjoyed this palette. For those of you who are into warm tones, this would be like a really good like everyday palette, because you can do a look with just these matte shades, but then you can also use this to kind of like spruce up your look. So yeah, this is a really nice palette, and this retails for $48. And the last product that I have, I'm actually going to try this one out on camera. This is the Half Caked Game Changer 3 Lip Fondant Set. So this packaging is really cute. When I took this out the box, I was like, why are they giving me game cards? Like, what am I going to do with this? I didn't realize this was makeup. So yeah, this is really nice. The packaging is really different. And so in the box, they have 3 lip products. So these are called lip fondants. This is the color set that I got. I don't know if we got variations of these or if everybody got the same colors. So this first one here, and I feel like this is the one that I'm gonna try out today. This one is called Theme Song. It's like a muted, like a nude pink color, I guess. This next one is called Bordeaux, a reddish color. And then this next one is called Low Key. It's like a deeper pink, maybe almost like a fuchsia pink color. So I'm gonna try this one out today, and then if I don't like these, because I usually do not do matte liquid lipsticks, if I don't like this one, then I'm gonna reserve these other two for giveaways. But I'm gonna try this one out today to see how I like it. I probably will reserve these for giveaways anyway, just because these colors are not really my cup of tea when it comes to these types of lipsticks anyway. But let me just give y'all some information about the product. So this is called a lip fondant. Did I say the name? Did I say the name of the brand? It's called Half Caked. I don't even know if I said that, but that's the name of the brand. And this is called a lip fondant, and it's a liquid lipstick that goes on with a mousse-like texture, and it dries completely matte. It says for best wear, make sure lips are exfoliated and hydrated. Apply a thin coat because the formula is creamy, so don't load it up, and allow it to dry down completely. Only add additional layers if necessary. So I'm hoping, because they're saying it's like a mousse-like texture, I'm hoping that it's similar to the Rare Beauty matte lipstick. For me to not like liquid matte lipsticks, this one is amazing. The only reason I don't wear this as much as I would like to is because of the color, because look at the color of the packaging, and then, well, you probably can't tell looking at this either, but this is like a really like red tone, it doesn't look like the color of the packaging at all. That's the only reason I don't wear this that much, but this formula is amazing. So I'm hoping that this one is very similar. So I'm gonna wipe off this lip balm. Okay, so I wiped off the lip balm, and then I just waited for my lips to dry down. So now I'm going to apply this one. I'm just looking for another mirror. This is what the applicator looks like, just so you can get a close-up of that. So far it does feel like that Rare Beauty lipstick, and I do like this color. This is like a My Lips But Better type of color. So I'm not going to be able to do a wear test on this, but first impression wise, actually, okay, hold on. Can you guys see how my lips are kind of sticking together when I try to pull them apart? Did you guys see that? It's not, like on the outer part of my lips it feels fine, but on the inner part it's already feeling dry. So like when I was applying it, it felt fine. It dried down pretty much immediately, but as soon as it dried down, it got sticky. I don't like this, like the way that it feels in the center of my lips. I don't like it at all. But just so that you guys can see the color of it is really nice. Like if it felt like that Rare Beauty lipstick, this is something that I would wear, but I do not. And as I'm talking, like as I'm moving my lips, it's feeling like more dry. Like my lips are just feeling like more uncomfortable as I'm talking. So no, I don't care for this product. So I'm gonna wipe this off and put my lip balm back on. Okay, so like I said, I would not recommend these lipsticks. I didn't really care for how that felt on my lips, but I am still going to reserve the other two shades for giveaways, just in case somebody else may be interested. I don't know when I'm going to start doing giveaways on my channel, but hopefully sooner rather than later. So I will keep these on reserve for that. But overall, you know, even though I didn't really like this, I think I like all of the other products in my box, and I think that they are all products that I'm going to get a lot of use out of. And just so that you will know, the total worth of my box for this month is $146.99. So I always say when you're doing a subscription box, you shouldn't expect to like every single thing in the box every single month. So I feel like if I like 3 of the products out of 5, that's really good. This month I have 4 products that I really like, 4 products that I think I'm going to get some use out of. Honestly, I don't know how much I'm going to use this palette because like I said, this is not my type of color story, but these eyeshadows are really pretty. I will probably probably just give this to my sister because she likes these types of colors, but I feel like I might pick it up from time to time, you know, just to play around with it. I'm hoping that I do like this, but I'm gonna give this a shot tonight. And then this one and these brushes, I think that I'm gonna be using these a lot. When I run out of this though, I know I'm not gonna repurchase it, but at least I'll get a lot of use out of this while I have it. So that was my box for November. I really like it. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know how you like the box that you got and what you think about Boxycharm for November. I'm just really excited because, like I said in the beginning, it's been a while since I've gotten like back-to-back good boxes from Boxycharm. So I really hope that December is just an awesome box and we just finish out the year on a good note. So I really hope that y'all enjoyed the video today. If you did, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you head out today, and I hope to see y'all back here for my next video. Until then, take care. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.